My name is Nicole Gonzalez, and this is my Balanced Literacy e-unit. This e-unit uses a balanced literacy approach to teach students of various ages. The theme of my e-unit is life lessons. I chose this theme because of its ability to help students feel more comfortable making mistakes and learning from them through readings that they can relate to and have experienced similar situations before. I wanted to choose a theme that students would be able to apply to their life in and out of school. Giving students the balance of explicit instruction with authentic application is something that can be demonstrated through the theme I have chosen. It is also important for students to be exposed to lessons that can positively affect student behavior. My Balanced Literacy e-unit showcases various literature, reading plans, and other resources that can use the theme life lessons and apply it to classroom instruction. This is my related literature page. In creating this page, I made sure to carefully select each book on the screen. Each book listed below contains a quick summary for viewers to get a gist of what the story is going to be about, as well as the reading level and the author. I looked for books that could promote phonics instruction, as well as introducing new vocabulary to the reader, while keeping the theme of life lessons. In this list of books, you will find diverse literature that introduces children to various genres and moral dilemmas. Having a list of books with diverse storylines can give every kind of student the opportunity to immerse themselves into different ideas and plots. This can then be used for differentiated instruction based on a student's instructional needs. In the assessment tab, you will find a student survey conducted in my clinical placement this semester along with a running record. The student survey is meant to get a better understanding of the student as a learner as well as their personal interests. The running record assessment is used as a tool that provides information including word reading accuracy, errors, and self-corrections as the student is reading the text. In the shared reading page, you will find a link to my shared reading plan. This plan uses the book Fox and Socks and uses different words to show different word study focuses. This promotes new vocabulary for students as well as phonics instruction. This document is divided into different word study focuses that use different rules to engage students in word study. Located on this page is also a summary of the text. In the guided reading tab, there is a link that takes you to my guided reading plan. This plan uses the book Days with Frog and Toad and breaks down a plan into 5 parts that use distinct reading and writing strategies to support student learning. I start this plan by engaging students in a discussion about procrastination and invite students to share about things that they have to do at school or at home that they may not like to do and may be putting off. This plan also uses these strategies to support student independence in the learning process by incorporating individual assignments. Students are also introduced to the idea of reading new information and then implementing that information into their writing to support a statement. On this tab, you will also find the strategies that align with this lesson plan as well as a summary of the book. In the Read Aloud page, you will find a link to my Read Aloud 3-lesson sequence, as well as the book that was used in my lesson. The lesson used in this book, Mama, Do You Love Me?, breaks down how guided reading, writing instruction, and comprehension strategies can be incorporated into a read aloud lesson. The book chosen for this lesson also introduces information about a new culture to students as well as new vocabulary. This plan goes through the before, during, and after conversation between students and teacher. A handful of questions are asked throughout the duration of the book that engages students. These questions are geared for students to be able to understand the lesson of unconditional love as well as repetition that occurs in the text. Students can develop good reading habits by answering questions to aid comprehension as well as promote new thinking and predictions through the read aloud. This page also includes the content and ELA standards that align with this lesson, a summary of the book, as well as a YouTube video where I conduct a read aloud of the book. I have started the eTools page with one of my most used online tool. This tool, named Poplet, is a digital graphic organizer maker where students can design their own maps for an endless amount of subject and content areas. This website can be really used for any kind of topic. Below, I have created a Poplet using the book David Goes to School. I have created a graphic organizer that shows the ordered sequence of events of the story. Students will be able to build on their literacy ability to read and then recall events in a text, as shown in this example. This tool can also be used to assess students on their ability to retain key information about a text and then order that information. Poplet is a very simple website to use and can be beneficial for students of all ages. This is a page that will be continuously added on with more and more e-tools that are useful for students. In the ebook tab, you will find a link to my ebook as well as the cover page of my book. The book I created is called The Day I Begged for a Dog. This book aligns with the theme of life lessons by showing readers sometimes we have to come to the realization that with great power, that power being owning a dog, comes great responsibility, and sometimes you may not be ready for it just yet, and that is okay. Thank you so much for visiting my Balanced Literacy e-unit.